Hi, my name is Colin and I'm the founder of our non-profit organization Trulife. What we're wanting to do is give you a little background to why we even started this organization and how we're reaching the younger generation in our nation. Now, before we do, we want to give you some stats and facts and really show you what the current reality is for our younger generation. So 6 years ago, when we started this organization, we asked ourselves the question, what is the best way to reach this generation? How are we going to inspire them to make great decisions for their future, confront them on all these issues? For our team, it was a no-brainer. We had to use creativity to connect with this generation. So we went about creating these on-stage, high-energy, high performances that use dance, drama, media, and music. We are acutely aware that these productions need to be of a high standard. We've all been victims of productions and messages that have been boring or irrelevant or cheesy and just really don't connect with these kids. So what we do is we take 6 months to create these productions. We want them to be excellent, we want them to be funny, we want them to be relevant and grade specific. We use a lot of humor in our productions to be able to connect with the kids, but I tell you, by the end of our 45-minute production, you can drop a pin as the kids are leaning in to make choices and decisions for their future. How we choose our productions is we look at the life orientation syllabus, which is a compulsory 7th subject that all kids have to do. And we look at grade-specific productions. The reason we've chosen grade-specific productions is we want to build relationship with these kids 1 year after the next. And so we'll be with the grade 6s this year, the following year grade 7s, and then follow them all the way through high school. Our grade-specific productions look at what the life orientation syllabus deals with in each grade. In grade 6, we look at bullying, and we really look at stamping out all forms of bullying. We encourage others to stand up against those who are being bullied, and we teach kids how to stand up for themselves against bullies. In grade 7, we look at peer pressure, and we look at identity, and we encourage young people not to be pressured into making any forms of decisions that aren't best for their futures. In grade 8, we look at drugs and alcohol, we look at addictions, experimentation, and we encourage kids to make great choices around drugs and alcohol. In grade 9, we look at sex and healthy relationships. We look at sexual behaviors such as sexting and pornography, and we encourage young people to have strong value systems. In grade 10, we look at social justice, and we speak to young people about being the solution to the problem that face South Africa and our world. In grade 11, we look at the epidemic of human trafficking, and we encourage young guys and young girls just in terms of awareness and being responsible in the dangers that face them in this world. We quickly became aware that although our productions were high impacting, that they needed some form of follow-up. We came up with a three-pronged approach. Firstly, we created curriculum, 4-week curriculum that followed each production These 4-week curriculums were run in the classes by the teachers. They were full of creativity and captivating. And really what they did is we take the production and then we unravel it over the next 4 weeks so that we reinforce the message that these kids heard at the production. The second approach is that we have workshops. We've created and designed specific courses that we run with the kids in the schools. And so our team, who are all between the ages of 19 and 25, go and connect, build relationship with these kids, either for a full day or even sometimes 2 days. And there are really two positives around this. One, because our guys are between the age of 19 and 25, they become that positive role model and influence to these young kids. And two, it becomes a safe place for young kids to open up and just share some of their struggles that they're going through. Our third and final approach is that we use our social media, and kids can email in or get hold of us and really just start to share some of their life and some of their struggles, and we're able to advise and give some help from a distance.
Man, we have been overwhelmed at the feedback that we have got from schools, be that private or rural or government schools. We have been inundated with response and feedback from pupils and teachers and parents. Take a look at some of the remarks and responses. We as Trulife believe that we have only just begun. We know that there are thousands of schools still out there that we have not reached, that there are hundreds of thousands of lives that still need to be helped, and we would love you to consider partnering with us as we reach this generation one life at a time.